Okay, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. This is Paulie Abides. We're going to check out some breakbeat editing in a moment. If you caught my previous video, you'll know I'm working to a kind of Kanban framework. Let me show you where I am at the moment. So for this track, I've got a selection of breakbeats all kind of set up in the sampler, ready to be kind of edited and tweaked. I'm still yet to set up any bass, so that needs to be done. I need to really get into this backlog tonight. Also the breaks, I haven't really established any kind of relationship between them. I've just got them all set up in one big loop. So I'm going to try and build some kind of phrases of drums tonight as well. And yeah, there needs to be a kind of a hook created as well. I'll show you what that looks like in Reaper. We've got all the drums in just one big fat loop like this at the moment. The 909 is just this. I'm still not sure about that. What I might need to do is add some distortion on the desk to get this sounding a bit more meaty. But what this is doing is just adding a bit of low end to the breaks. So where you've got kicks, the 909 kicks are lining up. And you'll notice that for a drum and bass track, normally the snares are on the sort of 2 and the 4, but for this it's on the 2 and then on between the 3 and the 4. So it's something a bit different, but I'm going to experiment with different patterns for the breaks as well. Yeah, so let's get into it. I think let's see what we can do with some of these breaks on their own. Let's see what's good on its own. So that's the worm break. And that works quite well with the think break. So I might put these two together. There should be a way to insert a little gap. Yeah. So worm and think are quite good. What about Apache? That's pretty damn nice. So that's decent. The only one I'm having trouble with, to be fair, is the Purdy break. It's quite sharp on the top end. Of course, the aiming kind of goes with anything. I think I'm gonna have to just go for it and try some ideas out. So I think worm and think could be the openers. Or is it too early to bring in think? Let's try, I mean, everyone knows the aim break. This could be the start. Let's get rid of think. I'll save that. Let's do, say, 3 of them. And then we'll do bring the think in at the end instead of the aiming. But it's 2 of everything here, isn't it? So let's split that. Not bad. Let's just loop that one more time. That little flare at the end is quite nice. Okay, so we've got, how big is that? That's, I think that's actually 16 bars, is it? Put that at the beginning. Oops. It's not 16 bars. It's 8 bars. So that's 16. We really need to get this to audio as soon as possible. And what will probably happen is once I commit these ideas down to the sequencer, is these will probably stick. So that's the first idea. Worm, Amen, and the 909. I think the 909 is going to have to stick around to be the kind of bottom end thing. If I was to change that up, it'd be kind of good to keep the Amen for a bit, but maybe add in the Purdy. Just only on the start. Let me show you what I'm doing. So second idea. So we'll do 909 stays, Amen stays. We're bringing in the Purdy, and we're keeping a bit of the worm. And the track progresses. And that way it's not too overbearing. The Purdy break, I mean. It's a bit of air. Is it too early to bring the Apache? It is, yeah. Let's do Let's do the think at the end again. Take the aiming out. So that's quite nice. Let's get that back to 1. Building the arrangement already. Cooking on gas. It looks like I built an intro just of drums. So that's probably not right, really. That probably has to be the first drop. I think the intro needs to be more minimal than that, actually. So let's try the Apache break next. That's the next thing we can do. Again, keeping the 909, holding it down on the bottom end. That's quite naughty, isn't it? I wonder what the other half of that. Oh yeah, it's just the same. Can we do that? No. Yeah, that's pretty good. This could be the part B of the first drop. I think we're going to need think at the end instead of that. Try that. Yeah, that's pretty good. So we'll copy that. I think I need to be clicked into there. Nope. That's a bit of something different. Do that again. So we've potentially got the first 64 bars no intro yet. We definitely need some more sounds now. I have turned on the Yamaha TX81Z actually. Maybe we'll have a play with that. Let's see if I can make this work. Okay, so yeah, the TX81Z. Need to set it up on Reaper. Stick a MIDI channel in. And we are outputting to, let's see, MIDI hardware output, no output. MIDI outputs. Okay. Okay, we have MIDI, and I need to create an input channel. And that, what you're hearing, is actually lately bass. Which has been definitely mutated by me at some point. Yes, let's see what that sounds like with a bit of reverb on it. Okay, so the TX is controlled with this thing here, and it's got a handy remote control, so I don't have to actually touch the hardware itself. It's really FM. I suppose what I'm looking for, maybe some strings. Okay. That has a very long tail on it. That's quite good. That could be a potential intro sound. Do we have polyphony? How do we make a really horrible sounding chord? Let's start with a low note. Okay, come back to that. Little side quest there. So we've got the TX going. We've got some drums going. You know, it would be good to get the these macros automated. Let's do that. So we need to have show track envelope for macro 2 for all of these things, because macro 2 is doing the nice filter that I built. Does the 909 have one? It does, but I don't think we need to use that. Let's keep it simple. Now these envelopes, I like to have them set up in a specific way. I like to have envelopes set to square, so when you move it, it moves in a kind of blocky fashion. So let's set that up. Right, then let's experiment with playing with that. Pretty nice. So let's put that in. Yeah, so how did that go? You do it like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring that up. Oops. This is where my eyes start watering. Yeah, so we've got envelopes going in. This is good. This is productive. Let's play that. Don't ask me why I like it on square. It's definitely to do with Ableton. I just got sick of the envelopes, the way they had it set up. Used to be the mouse would be all over the place. I ended up just putting it on this kind of square setting, so it is a block, so it's not a smooth transition between one step to the other. It's more obvious, but I kind of like it like that. That's good. That's really good. So I could actually record that to audio now and capture that, which would be really nice. That should go down now. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get that captured. No, wrong channel. Ooh, it's clipped in a couple of places. Let's play that. Wow. But don't worry, this is Reaper, so we can just go in and make an adjustment to that. So let's put it on a finer grid. Woohoo! Look at that. Just chop, you know what I actually could just do is lower the volume of that. There you go. Fine. Now, what about the think break here? Does this need any fiddling? Put it on the snare, that might be interesting. Oh yeah, the other benefit of using the blocky envelope is that you can line it right up to the notes as well. Okay, very good. Right, let's do a little change on this end as well. That way it's not exactly the same on every section. Yeah, let's do these as well. That was quite nice, starting not completely low, but up a bit, a bit more, down. Let's do a really high snare. Quite nice. And where are we? Let's bring that down, down. That's nice. And let's do these as well, shall we? Start low, bit higher, a little bit high, and down. Start low, bring it up, right up, and low. Right, let's capture all of that. My think break. Ooh, it's clipped again. Actually, I think it's okay. Okay, so let's unsolo that. Let's keep the MIDI versions muted and play that again. Made a mistake there, so these should have been muted, these weren't. think I'm going to try and get some distortion on the go. So those little filter sweeps are very nice. That works quite well. I've got an input channel now. So, ooh, how could we do this? So, there it is. That's the old distortion. And I'd like to send, let's send the Amen out to that. Let's just bring that down a bit. Right, Amen break. Let's record some distorted Amens. So let's should really be doing this in the sketchpad, to be fair. So let's do that. 0. I want to get the 909 as well. So how do I do this? So I need to send the Amen out to the desk, and that would be done with the routing button. So I need to send to hardware output 3 because it's going to be mono, and this tick box here means it sends it to the master as well, but if I turn that off, it's just going to the desk, which is the distortion pedal. Let's yep. Oh yeah, that's definitely crushed it. Woohoo! Put the bass up a bit. Very nice. How do I send more volume to that? Let's try that. Right, I'll add about a bit of reverb as well, see what that does. Too much. Try the gate feature again. Bring up the threshold. Hold on. Such an awkward pedal, this thing. No, I'm not going to bother with the gate. delete that. Right. Let's have it dry first. Let's get rid of all the other things. Right, that's good. Let's record that. Right, our first distorted layer. So this is going to be layered on top of the original. Let's mute that for a minute. Let's turn up the distortion a bit more. So our second distorted layer. And now let's add some reverb. Okay, right, one more. And off. Right, so let's put it on grid 1. We actually need 4, to be fair, to get a proper sequence. 1, 2, 3, that was the reverbed one. Let's put that at the end. Let's get one that's not that distorted. Let's get one that's just on the desk. Distort it with the Mackie gain. I get rid of the reverb. Shit. Blimey. That is loud. Interesting. Right, so we've kind of got an alternative break now and some distortion layers. Let's drop that off again. Let's play it with the original break. Okay. So that works quite well. I'm going to bring these up to here, underneath the Amen. Yeah, so that's pretty nice. Pretty chaotic. Nice little set of distortion layers. Right, let's get that. Let's copy that. Go to 2. It's too early to bring it in on 2. Or is it? Maybe it's not. That works quite well with the other stuff. It's quite loud though. Let's bring that down. I'm in distortion layer. Probably gonna have to actually lower the volume of that, 'cause it's clashing with the break. Yeah, that works quite well. Okay, let's bring that across to here. Now the aiming is still in play here. I think. It's not. Slightly out of phase doing that. It's gone out of phase, so yeah. So we have to choose between the original Amen or the distorted Amen, because it doesn't quite work together. And I quite like the distorted Amen. I'm willing to bring it down a bit while the other breaks come in. I think that might work quite well. The Amen is kind of just a texture layer almost at this point. Yeah, it's totally out of phase with the original. The 909 is not there, although that was muted. So yeah, is the distorted Amen better than the original? I'm gonna say yes. Okay, so that's a pretty decent set of drums. There's definitely more that can be done with all of that, but it's probably wise to get something else going now. So yeah, these are definitely cooking along nicely. I haven't got the sine drop yet. Let's get that. Yeah, we need serum on the go. Let's go back to the sketch pad. Yeah, if that was lined up better, that might work. But you can hear the phasing. Right, let's get a new track. Serum. And we want basic shapes. What frequency are we hitting there? So that's 53. Go with G sharp perhaps. Mind you, if we're going with what we think the function 1 can support, that would be B1. Let's try that. Let's try B. I've never written a song in B. But this is just going to be a pitch drop right now. So let's put this on the semitone. Should be mono. So, need to record a phrase or two. That's only going to play for like half a bar. Put this up there. Let's see what this sounds like sent out to the distortion pedal. I wonder if I can make that tone a bit longer. Well, let's try playing that along with the actual loop. check this on headphones actually. Two. Yeah, I think it's probably wise to get like a simple pattern. I think I'm gonna have to go with F again. Let's try and record that. Yeah, save all. Let's try that MIDI. Let's try that MIDI against one of the loops. Okay. See if we can get that right. So I'm just editing the MIDI clip at the moment. If I click into that. Sometimes good to keep these things simple at the low end. Where are we? So there. be honest, I may as well just keep them all full volume. And these are all F. They're all F, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah, so that's the clip. That's all I want right now. If I get rid of that, let's try recording some of this. Right, so if I hit record, so what do we want? We want a low one first. It's going to be interesting. So let's record that. So there's 4 pieces, different sound for each piece. Okay, got that. And the actual serum sound, let's capture that as well. It didn't work. Let's do delete the hardware output now. I know what I'm doing wrong. So it's not actually selected. Select it. So now we've got 2 pieces of audio for bass. Let's see what these sound like together. Okay, that's pretty good. So that means I can bring my sine drop into play. Let's see what some of this sounds like on the actual track itself. Let's unmute all of that. Okay, pretty good. Right. Let's do it on speakers. Okay, so we're making some inroads into this track. Plenty of stuff still available to tinker with, and I really need to get the kind of lead for this established. I'm not sure what I'm going to use yet. Good start. Okay everyone, thanks for tuning in. I think I'm going to take a little break and do a few more edits offline. I will get back to you soon and show you how it's going, and yeah, hopefully we'll have a finished track very soon. Alright, take it easy, and